Water skiing down a river, it's pretty hard. Doing it at 140 k's an hour, pretty scary if you ask me. But can you imagine doing it if you're completely blind?
Yeah, it is remarkable. It's exactly what our next guest, Ben Pettingill, will be doing on the Murray River, competing in the Southern 80, which is one of the fastest water ski races in the world. Ben joins us now. Are you for real, Ben? This is amazing. How are you feeling ahead of this challenge?
I am pretty nervous, guys, pretty nervous to be honest, but also pumped for the weekend, and it's only 6 days away, so really excited now.
So Ben, talk us through how this works, because obviously there are the vision issues. Do you get audio cues about what's coming up? I mean, how do you actually know what you're heading into?
Yeah, I sure do. So for one, I've got to rely on feeling the water underneath my ski. I've got to rely on feeling the boat through the handle and which way it's turning and things like that, instead of being able to see with only 2% vision that I've got. But also we've got a modified helmet, so the observer who's watching me the whole time is always in communication, and he's telling me left-hand corner starting, left-hand corner finishing. All right, we're speeding up. All right, slowing down into a right-hand corner. The whole time I've got to be switched on and thinking about all that sort of stuff.
So this is quite a challenge for anyone, but what made you want to give it a go?
Yeah, definitely. So for me, it's one of those things that I always thought of doing when I was younger. So I only lost my eyesight overnight when I was 16 years old to a rare genetic syndrome. And when that happened, I actually got to a point where I thought, you know what? All these dreams that I once had as a child are now impossible. They're never going to happen and things like that. And then it was a change of attitude that I thought, you know what, why should I let my situation dictate what I can do in life and what I can't do? So why not give it a go and get the right people around me that are going to help me get there? And now we're just taking on life with that attitude is helping me see clearer than ever, I reckon, and that's what's helping me take on the challenge.
What a great attitude.
Yeah. It certainly is. Ben, I've rowed a boat down the Murray before, and it's not like a big open expanse of water. It's a river. You've got obstacles left, right and centre, and plenty of those bends as well. So there's a lot of training involved for that.
There sure is a lot of training. There's a lot of trust as well, and I think trust has been one of the biggest things. Like, you can get skiing fit, but for me, trust and communication is the pinnacle for this race, and trust between myself, the driver and the observer is going to be massive, because one wrong turn or something like that, and it can, like going at speeds that quick, can result in who knows what, and it's scary to think, but it's also exciting and all part of the challenge.
Because that's it. I mean, if you do have a tumble going at that sort of speed, 140 k's an hour on water skis...
It's not going to be pretty.
No, it's not. You know, how many tumbles have you had in training?
Training hasn't been too bad. I've been fairly lucky with the actual race training, but a couple of years ago I had a severe broken ankle from water skiing and was told never to water ski again because it's just too ridiculous being blind. But I thought, you know what?
You thought, so what, I'm not going to take... Yeah. I love it. Your whole attitude is you just are turning everything on its head, aren't you? You know, you're taking the challenges that you've been presented and you're just embracing them rather than shying away from them.
Yeah, exactly right. And one of the things and one of the reasons I love doing this sort of stuff is not only to prove to myself that I can do it, but to prove to everyone else. So I speak to a lot of schools and corporate companies about it, and I love sharing my message, but I'd hate to be one of those people who speaks about something but can't walk their talk. So I love getting up there and being able to show people that they can do anything despite their circumstances.
And just so the viewers at home can appreciate how amazing this is, give us an idea of how much vision you actually have and the backstory of how you lost your eyesight.
Yeah, definitely. So when I was 16 years old, for my first 16 years of life, I was perfectly normal teenager, loved everything outdoors, footy, cricket, all that sort of stuff, basketball, and had perfect 20/20 vision. And then one day it went a tiny little bit blurry. I could still read the textbook at school and text on my phone and do all that sort of stuff, but I just knew deep down that something wasn't quite right. And we went to the hospital and the doctors didn't quite know what was going on and couldn't quite pick it. And then overnight I got kept in hospital, and next morning woke up and it was literally gone. I've got 2% vision now, which is a massive big blind spot in the middle of my vision. And then around the edges is really, really blurry, black and white peripheral vision. So it's just like, yeah, heaps and heaps of shades of grey. Yeah, it's like looking through a really, really thick foggy day when you can see about half a metre in front of you just around the edges.
Wow. It is just remarkable. Look, we just applaud you for taking on this challenge and wish you all the best on the weekend. So Saturday, when are you hitting the water, Saturday or Sunday?
Yeah, so I'm hitting the water on Saturday and the race will be for 20 kilometres. I've been really, really lucky to get with an awesome team, 99 Psycho Clown. So
good name.
great. Yeah, so we are pretty psycho taking this challenge on, but yeah, got a great driver, Jess, and an awesome observer, Dan. So the communication's been great and they've been massively supportive, so I couldn't do it without them, and also the support of my family and friends as well.
And just quickly, whereabouts on the Murray are you hitting the water?
So up at Echuca for 20 kilometres on Saturday morning.
Good luck. We're going to follow your
best,
progress well, and I think we'll have it in our
much.
sport report next weekend to find out how you're
Absolutely.
going. Good on you, Ben.
Awesome. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great day.
All
You
the
too, mate.
best. What a terrific guy.
What a dude.
Awesome. It has to, like, what do you say?
140 k's an hour on water skis on the Murray River.
I couldn't
And
do
he's
14
blind.
k's an hour. That's
Wow.
remarkable.
Incredible. All right.